Welcome everybody to RVT. This is RVT Rasheed's Video Tube in conjunction with RMJC, Rasheed's Music Jukebox Center. And I am Rasheed man, coming on live on social media, Google, YouTube, Instagram, and other social media platforms. Glad you guys here. You guys could be anywhere. I'm always saying that, but I mean it. You guys could be anywhere, and you chose to be here at this particular time. And for that reason, I am humbly grateful. Thank you so much for listening to me, Rasheed the R-Man and company. How you doing, sweetie? Ready to do this? And this is another episode of Rasheed, of a tour of North Shed. Pretty exciting for us. Very exciting for us. Of course, I will get into what North Shed is if this is your first time here. And if it is your first time here, just keep in mind that as we go on, you're going to catch on to everything. Okay, this is my cat acting crazy again. You're going to catch on, just stick with Rasheed, you'll catch on everything. Got some shows coming up. Got Space Renegades coming up, along with another Aqua Rangers RYS, and another episode of Dragonflies coming up very, very soon. So, in fact, I'm working on it now. I'm about to start working on it now, so it'll be up very soon. I think that's the next round up, besides the Rasheed Book Club that's coming up. In between, Rasheed Book Club is coming up next, and I forget whatever show, but keep in mind that's up next. Anyway, that's up next also, rather. The animation shows taking a while. Y'all know that. They take a while to do. So I'm doing 3, so you get the idea about that. I have to have something for us to watch. So we will be watching other stuff until these 3 animated shows come up. They will be back to back, probably on the weekend. I don't know if it's going to be on a Saturday or Sunday, but it's going to be very soon. So I hope you guys can come listen to it. Yes, North Shed. Wow. North Shed. If y'all watched the Adventures of Linda Lace that aired a week or so ago, you know that her and Roxy and myself live in North Shed, along with Cinnamon and Villa Vamp. That's the goth girl. We all live in North Shed, and when you watch the animation, you get a feel of like you get a overall.
In the name of Satan, the ruler of earth, king of the world, open wide the gates of hell and come forth to greet me as your brother and friend. Grant me the indulgences of which I speak, for I live as the beast of the field, rejoicing in the fleshly life.
Now shop right at the can, selling lots of brands of everything in cans. Today it's great to save some cash, so come to shop right can dash from can to can to can to can. You'll save much more on every brand. You'll save much more on every brand. Now's the time to shop at can dash. Now's the time to stock up while the value's last.
ShopRite pork and beans, sauerkraut, beets, or chicken broth, 5 cans, 99 cents.
When you're searching for something for your little girls or boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys,
and you're sad and you're blue and you're tired of running round,
let Lionel Kitty City turn that frown upside down, upside down. We've got selection upside down. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. Their prices and selection are among the best around. There's Lionel Kitty City, turn that frown.
You get an overall perspective of the neighborhood which we dwell, and that's what this is, giving you an overall perspective. In other words, I'm bringing the shit to life. I'm making it more real. So when you watch the animation, we get to see it more real. Y'all heard the radio station there, RMJC, North Shed radio station. Seen some stores while they was driving to the library. So we've seen a lot of stuff. We've seen a lot of stuff. This kind of, well, baby, the thing is, this kind of reminds me of table talk. Kind of reminds me of table talk, like, yeah, of discussing, we talking about the animation that we saw and all. I guess we could do a little bit of that. There's no harm done. We ain't gonna spend too much time on it because I want to share with you guys another animation that I'm making. Now, this animation I'm making, I'm thinking you won't take to it. In fact, around here we made a bet around the Rashid compound that you guys gonna take to it like Medieval. And you know how you guys took Medieval. Y'all didn't dig Medieval at all. I mean, y'all really wasn't feeling Medieval. I think that what we discussed tonight, this new show, is going to be like that. Now, the difference is, Medieval, I backed away from that because of a reason that I started it. And I have to be careful with my profile on social media because I don't want the spotlight on me too much. So I give my animation breaks a lot, and that's why Linda Lace was brought forth, and this other animation y'all about to see is being brought forth because I don't want no heat on me because I was starting to get heat from Dragonfly, and I need people to calm down because I'm not fucking Paul McCartney, dude. So I know for a fact you guys probably not going to take to it. It's something that I want to do. It's something that I want to do. I have to do it. Give me a few seconds here while I get things ready, alright? And the reason why I say I have to do it is because it's a childhood thing of mine. It's just, I'll explain. But it's a childhood thing of mine. It's sexy. Okay, I'm not going to sit up here and say it's not sexy. It's very sexy. There's a lot I want to say about it. I just don't know how to say it to you. But I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to surprise you guys later on in the show, and you're going to see what it is. I really want to get R-Rabbit animation going as well. But the only reason why I'm not going to do R-Rabbit is because I have to master how to do animation in martial arts form of them doing like the martial art, karate, exercise, the stunts that they do and the maneuvers that they accomplish when they do these martial arts attacks. I have to master that in animation form, and that's going to be a bit. So that's the only reason why. Yeah, that's the only reason why that R-Rabbit is not on display right now. That's the only fucking reason, dude. Because I got to master how to really make my animation look like they kicking ass, like the Ninja Turtles animation and shit like that. And I'm sure it's kind of difficult and all, but I have to do it. And believe it or not, I'm looking forward to doing it. That's the only reason why this R-Rabbit is taking a while. But that's going to be up soon. Linda Lace is I'm bringing that our North Shed in more of a realistic view. So when you watch the animation, you get kind of like a realistic ride, a realistic view on where Linda Lace lives. And you get to enjoy the animation more, and you get to take to the animation more, because there's nothing worse than going to animation you never seen before and asking the question like, what the fuck is this? What the hell is this? And not really take it to the animation. I don't want you to feel that way about Linda, so I'm doing everything possible to get us familiar with it. Not actually to catch up or anything like that, but just to get us familiar with it, and we get to enjoy the animation a little bit more like we did. We know what cherry chime is, and then how she can't stand it, and it's a strange drink that come from somewhere, and it just makes we, and the topics that, and here's the thing about that, the topics that we talk about in Linda Lace, the topics that we discuss is topics that we discussed as a child. But it was with different it was with different attire. It was with different wait, let me restore this here. I'm doing something at the same time here.
For quality meat delivered to your door. Chef's choice, the freezer pleaser.
Great service for years now.
It's old-fashioned butcher shop service,
But right over the phone.
we save time.
And money.
Phone ordering, quick delivery, it's very convenient.
Fresh, top-quality meats every time.
They're great.
Open an account right now and get an additional 50-piece steak and shrimp supply free. Call 1-800-772-BEEF.
It's another great idea from Cortina. Buy a medium pizza and get a small order of wings free. Or buy a large pizza and get a large order of wings free. This deal with appeal is good whether you want to eat right at Cortina, take the great taste home, or have your order delivered right to you. Cortina's pizza with pizzazz and their meaty wings are the ultimate fun foods for parties, get-togethers, and everyday meals. So enjoy them now. Cortina, 2215 Algonquin. If you haven't been there lately, you're missing the action.
Let's play a guessing game. Who's this?
Tinkerbell?
Right. Now guess what this is.
A crocodile?
Right. Now guess what this is.
A rabbit?
Oh, here's the easiest one of all.
Peter Pan, peanut butter.
Sure. Everybody knows Peter Pan.
Your eyes know and your tummy knows. Best of all, your taster knows. Peter Pan peanut butter is so grand. The smoothest peanut butter in the land.
Made a new way. Smoother and creamier than ever. Even the cap is new. It unscrews. And there's a new seal of purity that seals Peter Pan fresh. To stay fresh. It's fun to eat new, smoother Peter Pan. Spreads faster than you can say Peter Pan.
Peter Pan peanut butter is so grand. The smoothest peanut butter in the land.
Get branded at the American Pants Company's brand name sale. Get branded with acid wash jeans in fantastic new colors. Jordache, Bill Blast, Sergio, Calvin Klein, Alessio, and Ginger from $29.99. Get branded at the American Pants Company with Zodiac sweatshirts, $10.99, sets, $24.99, caps, $3.99. On sale now at the American Pants Company, Frankfurt, 69th Street, and Roxborough, and our new store at 12th and Paseo.
Win a VCR from Pepsi and Acme. Register at the Pepsi display of your local Acme. One VCR prize at each store.
It was with different food and snacks of where did it come from, and we don't know. We heard rumors about it came from somewhere and stuff like that. And we do that today in society with hot dogs, especially hot dogs. Hot dogs has got to be the #1 controversial food in the world. It's his ass. I heard everything from his assholes, his pig's assholes, to its different forms of meat, its mystery meat. And if you was a homeless person in a shelter, you know about mystery meat. And then it's spam. That's another one. There's all these different rumors of what kind of meat, where it come from. So I figure I'll put cherry charm in that way. You know, and because it's stuff that we grew up on, you see. So I'm trying to make it like, okay. I'm familiar with the conversations in it. And then the ladies can't stand it because she said it's disrespected cherries and everything like that. That's her reason. Which I think it's not a bad reason. I mean, it depends on how you like to, how much you like the product which is being displayed. It depends, I guess. But you know, like, can't blame the girl. When you really think about it, plug in my phone here so it won't shut off on me. I was going to show y'all my shit, man, do an unboxing. You know what you call that shit, an unboxing or some shit? Because I got a lot of fucking stuff, man. And I'll probably do it on one of these shows to show y'all what I got. I got a portfolio that I can now carry my artwork in. I got 2 new computers. I got the camera, brand new camera. I got a lot of stuff, man. and I'm taking my time with it, learning how it works and all. And I want to bring it on there and show it to you. I just didn't get a chance yet, but I am. This rest of the show I am. I just got to find out what show to show you guys. So get ready for that soon. I'm happy about it. You know, I'm very, very happy about it. That I was treated this shiesty to a spree, a shopping spree, and I needed it. I guess I do work a little harder, more than I know. Something I don't pay no attention to. And they had to bring it to my attention and rewarded me with a free shopping spree. And I thought that was pretty fucking cool. And I had a nice time. I got some footage a little bit. Like this Geek Squad right here. This Geek Squad right here is funny. You know why this Geek Squad is funny? This Geek Squad is funny because they got these... Every time I come here, they have their cars parked there for some strange reason. And it's in a way where it's a show. You know, it makes you think about who they are. Like they some strange, you know, we living in it's kind of hard to explain. We living in a time period where we need geeks' help. And back in the 80s, you kick geeks' ass in movies and in the schools and everything. And now today they ruling. And now...
Where are you gonna find all the hottest toys? On the planet Mars? No! On a mountaintop?
Hot we got at KB Toy Stores. It's the place to shop. You'll see all the latest toys to choose from. Hot we got at KB.
Can't find that popular new toy? If it's hot, then KB's got it. And you'll find a big selection of the hottest toy hits every day at all of our convenient locations.
All the latest toys to choose from. Hot we got at KB.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize Double is the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum.
Rockin' and we're boppin' and we're singing this song. At Robin's Diamonds, you can't go wrong. Jim's Kid shows you what it's all about. Robin's Diamonds takes the guesswork out. Rocks and Robin's. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Robin's Diamonds. Rocks, rocks. Get your rockin' Robin's Diamonds and we'll rock, rock, rock tonight. Jerry's got a diamond in his beard.
Lots of people think that's really weird.
Get your rockin' Robin's Diamonds and we'll rock, rock, rock tonight. Rocks and Robin's Diamonds.
A cut above the rest.
Now shop right at the can, selling lots of brands of everything in cans. Today it's great to save some cash, so come to shop right there, can dash from can to can to can to can. You'll save much more on every brand. You'll save much more on every brand. Now's the time to shop at ShopRite Can Blast. Now's the time to stock up while the values last.
ShopRite pork and beans, sauerkraut, beets, or chicken broth, 5 cans, 99 cents.
Push it, click it, press it, flick it, tune it in, turn it on. This is what you watch it on. Any way you work it, integrate your circuit at the city. Circuit City.
Come to the place you're welcome. Technology with a heart. Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art.
A gadget and a gizmo for electric machismos. From amplitude for the radical dude. We're tuned into your attitude.
Come to the place you're welcome. Technology with a heart. Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art. Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art.
Win a VCR from Pepsi and Acme. Register at the Pepsi display of your local Acme. 1 VCR prize at each store.
And now, you know, it's just, I marvel at this right here. I just marvel at this right here. I really do. So I was sitting there waiting for the store to open up because I was really quite early. And I figured I'd get that. I just like that. I just figured I want a video. I want to get that. Because I like how they got this shit set out there like that. And it's, what point are they trying to make doing that shit? You know, or people. It's the same way it's just the same way. The cars just sit there the same way all the time. Like, and I know that's not a Geek Squad shop. I know they're affiliated with the electronics store I went to. They're affiliated with them, but the way they had their car set like that, I just think it's pretty showman. It's kind of like I just like it. I just like it. I like the, you know, it's a whole lot of things I want to say about it. You know, this is their time. You know, and they know they're the shit right now. As soon as somebody driving in a car and they see a Geek Squad a car or van pass by, automatically they start thinking shit about their tech. Like, I gotta fix it. I mean, automatically you start thinking shit like that. It's just amazing how they just rolls up in this last day of electronics going out and tech coming in. It's just amazing how that's fucking done. Amazing how it's done. Needless to say, getting back with Linda here in North Sea, got some paintings. This tour of North Sea gonna take us to some interesting paintings I want you guys to take a look at. Ain't gonna spend too much time on them because I want you guys to view this new animation. You got to see this. Now I know I'm in here, like I said. Oh, what I didn't bring home. I didn't bring it home. What I'm trying to say is, it's not going no fucking where like Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer. You can forget about that. So it's gonna be like, if y'all don't want to see it, then don't view my videos when it comes on. Don't even come over here. You know, RBT has such a mass selection on viewmanship, or what you view. You can pick out so many shows you want to see. So it's a wide variety. It's the damn near a video store around here. So when this particular animation come on, if you don't want to see it, then don't bother, because I'm telling you now, it's not for everybody. A lot of you guys ain't gonna understand it. Y'all not gonna like it. And y'all gonna see it straight from my childhood. Actually, it's taken from this Candyland right here. It's not taken from this Candyland. Well, I'll explain it to you. We'll get rid of this Candyland right here, and we'll get back to it, okay? And I'll explain what I'm talking about later on. But first up, let's get things underway here.
Hey, number one, you're the number one girl on the block. Did you take your one a day, girl?
One a day plus iron, every day.
Hey, number one, you're the number one girl on the team. Did you take your one a day, girl?
Every day. One a day plus iron is a way to replace the iron you lose every month with the exact amount of iron most women should have every day, and 10 essential vitamins.
Hey, number one, you're the number one girl in his life. Did you take your one a day, girl?
Every day.
Hey, number one, did you take your one a day, girl?
I don't want my husband falling down on the job, so I keep his strength up with a complete homemade breakfast. That's where the Hostess Breakfast Bake Shop comes in. It helps keep him home for breakfast.
What's the special today, hon?
Donuts, fresh Hostess donuts.
Powdered donuts, my favorite.
And cinnamon. When they eat at home, I'm sure they're eating right. And I like starting the day together. So keep them home for breakfast with Hostess.
Get a delicious burst of jelly in every bite with Hostess O's.
If you're searching for something for your little girls and boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys, and you're sad and you're blue and your tie's running around, the Lionel Kitty City turned that frown upside down. We've got selection, no prices too. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. The prices and selection are among the best around. The Lionel Kitty City turned that frown upside down.
Refreshing feeling of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum puts a sparkle in your eye, a spring in your step, and makes things lots of fun. It's that little lift from Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. It's that little lift. Come on and get you some. That clean, fresh taste face Wrigley Spearmint's got. That little lip that means a lot.
That little lip from Wrigley Spearmint gum.
Get branded at the American Pants Company's brand name sale. Get branded with acid wash jeans in fantastic new colors. Jordache, Bill Blast, Sergio, Calvin Klein, Alessio, and Ginger from $29.99. Get branded at the American Pants Company with Zodiac sweatshirts, $10.99, sets, $24.99, caps, $3.99. On sale now at the American Pants Company, Frankfurt, 69th Street, and Roxborough, and our new store at 12th and Paseo.
Let's get things on here a little bit. Give me a few minutes, guys. Give me a few minutes. No, you don't want to do the other one, sweetie? You sure? Alright. I'm sure we did the other one before. I'll be talking about, so just give me a few minutes, guys. I'm sure we did the other one before. Are you sure you don't want to do that? Okay. It's a far-fetched from when I first came on social media, ain't it, guys? It's a far-fetched, man. But also, while we're on the subject, getting off the subject a little bit, I have another spiritual lecture coming up, guys. I just wanted to throw that out there, just for people that just don't, you know who you are, who's curious about what's going on in that spiritual area. I have another spiritual lecture coming up. So just be heads up about that. It's a lot of things that I want to say about what's going on right now. I'm just not doing it. It's just obvious shit, and we all know what it is, and it's just bullshit. And why even bother right now if it doesn't call for it? Right now we're gonna have some eye candy fun. And I know so that's why you guys come around here for the eye candy fun, not to be lectured. Not to be preached and all that. So I think it's pretty cool that I got my priorities straight when it comes to that shit. Let me see. Okay. Alright, so let's get things started here. Let me just make sure. Let me see something. Let me see. Let me check the breakfast shot again. Let me see something. Just give me a few seconds, guys. Trying to get things together here. Okay, let's do it here. Okay, I got it. Alright, so first up we have, remember this thing right here, guys? Remember this thing right here? Alright, this strange institution. I still didn't get no information on it yet. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. My kids seem to think that it's some kind of museum. My kids seem to think it's some kind of museum, like the Academy of Natural Sciences. Oh, let me remind you also, when I show this new show that's coming up after we do this, it's going to be a bit, because we're going to do profile. We're going to do a profile for it. So y'all know how we do the profile thing, so just understand it. But anyway, getting back to it, yeah, she says that looks like some kind of museum of natural sciences, or like, I know you ain't talking about the Please Touch Museum or something like that, because I don't think Please Touch Museum will look like that. I think the Please something like that will be more child oriented out front. It will be more child oriented. This ain't that child oriented to be no like kitty fucking thing here. It looks like, in my opinion, it looks like some sort of I wasn't saying the Mummers Museum, just seeing that freak shit. I don't know. it definitely looks like something of like a show, like, I don't know. I'm guessing here about something dealing with like a trains, maybe like a train museum or something like that. You know, you go in and you see model trains and stuff. It looks like something like that. Needless to say, I don't got too much information on that. Okay, and moving on to the next one, speaking of scenes, this is another scene right here. It looks like a studio. This is North Shed. This is like a studio. It looks like a movie set. Now, guys, I created all of this. We just having fun with our imagination. Enough said. I ain't gonna get into too much detail about shit. No, it's just we having fun with our imagination. So I created all of this. So anyway, this looks like a movie lot, a Paramount or something. I don't know if it's a movie lot. Like I said, I'll get information on this too. You know, that's the best I can tell you. I'll get information on this too. But it looks like some sort of a movie lot. Strangely enough, looks like they shoot movies inside. Maybe it looks like it could be a modeling agency. Whatever it is, it looks like it's not local. It looks like it's somewhere out in a spacious forest, like, you know, a very spacious forest. It doesn't look like it's like in the middle of a city, is what I'm trying to say. It looks like it's not far from an off-road if you're traveling there. And in my opinion, it looks like I won't say Hollywood, but it's like a movie lot. It just looks like a movie lot.
Rockin' and we're boppin' and we're singing this song. Robin's Diamonds, you can't go wrong. Gems can't show you what it's all about. Robin's Diamonds takes the guesswork out. Rocks and Robins. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Robin's Diamonds. Rocks, rocks. Get your rockin' Robin's Diamonds and we'll rock, rock, rock tonight. Jerry's got a diamond in his beard.
Lots of people think that's really weird.
Get your rockin' Robin's Diamonds and we'll rock, rock, rock tonight. Rocks and Robins, Diamonds.
A cut above the rest.
Get branded at the American Pants Company's brand name sale. Get branded with acid wash jeans in fantastic new colors. Jordache, Bill Blast, Sergio, Calvin Klein, Alessio, and Ginger from $29.99. Get branded at the American Pants Company with Zodiac sweatshirts, $10.99, sets, $24.99, caps, $3.99. On sale now at the American Pants Company, Frankfurt, 69th Street, and Roxborough, and our new store at 12th and Paseo.
Stock up on the price cut savings this week at Acme. Fill your freezer with 50% off Weight Watchers frozen products. Up to 68 items, price cut. 6-ounce cans of Van Camp solid white tuna, price cut, 88 cents each. Bertolli olive oil, price cut, only $6.99. And save big on our famous Lancaster brand sirloin steak, just $1.88 per pound. Check it out, Acme style, check it out.
Looks like a movie lot. Maybe it is.
Guess which of your parts Lever 2000 is best for? Everyone's got it, up high and down low. It's good when it's smooth and great when it glows. It's the part that you'll find your other parts in. Give up? Lever 2000 is best for your skin because it's got the most effective skincare ingredients you can get in a deodorant soap. So it's best for parts here and best for parts there. The best way to show your parts that you care. Lever 2000, the deodorant soap that's best for your skin and all your 2000 parts.
Got this information on it. I like the way it looked though. Curious about what's inside of it. What kind of activities do they do inside of it? That would be interesting to know and to spy upon. You never know. You never could tell. They might shoot porn in it. Is it porn in North Sheet? It's some kind of porn. It's some kind of adult stuff in North Sheet. Alright, then they might shoot porn in there. I don't know. You ever fun fucking up my desk? These cats just fuck up my desk, dude. You know what I mean? Listen to when they just fuck up my desk. They don't pay me. And I try. I don't hit animals. You know, I don't hit animals, man. I don't do that. I used to scorn when I was younger. I had my animals very, very trained. But I do things different now. And I just don't do it. I just don't do it. And they just running all over me, man. These animals just run over you, dude. But I just can't bring myself to. I pop, but I don't beat and all that shit. Like I used to beat and, you know, like get the point and stuff like that. Because that's the only way that they understand. Not beat, but discipline. Like, you're the master and you mean what you say and stuff like that. Right now, I just don't even argue. I just don't do what they want to do. You know? And I shouldn't really fucking. I gotta be more strict. But anyway, getting back to this. This is a movie lots. Alright, this necessarily isn't painting. This is more like a portrait. Now, what I want to bring out is I got a camera. I got a brand new camera that I'm going to share with you guys. Now, what's interesting about that is I want y'all to check out something. If there's anybody out there that has a camera or who likes photography. I put my camera with pictures like this. And I'll be quiet and let you see if you know the reason why. I'll be quiet. Go ahead, check it out. Why do you think I do that? It's like I'm expanding my camera. I'm expanding it. Meaning, I took this picture out of my head and created this picture. And because I have a camera already, it looks like I took the picture out of North Sheet. I'm imagining, so I'm expanding the fact that I have a camera, and it makes my camera look good. That's just the way I think. I know that was over people's heads just now. Y'all probably won't understand, but if you really take the time to think about what I said, and probably try it yourself, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll look at my camera in a different way, because it's like I used it to take this picture right here, when in reality I created this picture. It's just one of the methods that I use to have fun with myself, because my imagination is really, really atrociously crazy. So it's just one of the ways that I have fun with myself, if I pretend like my camera took this picture. And then when I look back at my camera looks different now. It just looks more fun. But anyway, that's just my thinking. This next picture can be a portrait. I see just a couple. Just a few. We're going to be looking at. Just a few. This next picture can be a portrait. It is the Sadecian Church. It is North Shee's place of worship. And it looks like that right there. I'll give you a few minutes. Ain't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Amazing. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Now that is what you call a place of worship. That's what you call it. That's how our cult is like that. Our cult is like that. Our cult is offbeat with religion. Is way offbeat with religion. And to be able to put it in North Shed and know that Linda rocks, in fact, all of them, even Villa Vamp, the goth girl, go to service. It's not your average service. I mean, we talk about the same stuff people talk about today, but it's still offbeat. It's off track, you know, and it's really, well, I ain't gonna get it. That's like me talking about my cult. That's like me talking about my cult. But if you notice, if you saw my my other show that we do, it didn't go nowhere. The Colony. You will know I have something on the Colony that looks similar like that. You know, that's how our buildings look, like that. It looks offbeat. A lot of colors and stuff like that. A lot of colors. A lot of colors. So that could be a picture. That picture is called, I've written it down right here. That picture right here y'all looking at is called Of Worship. That's the name of the picture. That's the name of this picture right here. It's called Of Worship. That's what it's called. Nice, huh? Not like your average church. There's a lot of nice churches out there. You know, they got a lot of churches, a lot of detail. Some of them look Victorian. Tremendous amount of detail with gargoyles on the rooftops and stuff like that. Of course I could do that too for our cult, but I'd rather keep it simple and focus on colors and just simple things. You know, like I said before, I don't look at spirituality as being complicated, and it shows when you look at the building makeup of things around North Shed. It's never nothing really complicated. We got some complicated things now in North Shed, but and again, North Shed is a make-believe place that I made up, guys. I just see my imagination as being real. That's just what I do. I specialize in, if I'm going to do anything and create anything, I'm going to see it as being real. That's just the way I am. I want to see it as being real, and I'm going to treat it as such. I'm going to treat it as such. So, what do y'all think of that? Nice. And it's called Of Worship. This next painting that I have for you guys is kind of spiritual also. It's kind of spiritual also. But for some reason, something about it makes it very enjoyable to look at. Because in my opinion, it's very creative to come up with this. But it looks like this. Now this painting right here It's found in the North Sheet Library, along with the other ones. It's called The Given. Now, look at that one.
Where's the wet ones when you want one?
Wet ones are the Clean Up Fresh Up Moist Wipes for sloppy, gloppy, lollipoppy, drippy, dippy, potato chippy, build a fire, change a tire, slimy, grimy, lemon, limey, gooey, gluey, barbecuey, tutti fruity, baby foodie, spilly, chilly, charcoal grilly, icky, sticky, lipsticky messes. So keep them handy. Stick them in the kitchen, park them in your car, bench them on the workbench, pack them in your sack. Then when someone makes a mess, just say,
here's the wet ones.
when you want one.
If you wanna be cool, then hear what I say. You gotta go to school every school day.
'Cause if you want a good job, there's a very simple rule. You gotta get an education, gotta go to school.
You gotta get it all together if you wanna make it pay. You gotta stay in school till graduation day. So be cool, stay in school. Be cool, stay in school.
If you want to be cool, stay in school.
I don't want to feel bad about sugar. I want to feel good about me.
Feeling good about yourself, feeling carefree. You've got new carefree sugarless gum, fresher taste that's sugar-free. Feeling good about yourself, feeling carefree.
Now that Carefree has a new, fresher taste, why would anyone chew gum with all that sugar?
Carefree.
Nothing's gone.
Almonds like you never, ever tasted them. Almonds like you never, almonds like you never, tasted them. Almonds like you never.
You know, this Mars bar has a lot of almonds for a chocolate bar.
But it's not just almonds. It's chocolatey, crunchy, chewy, creamy, almonds like you never, chocolate
Win a VCR from Pepsi and Acme. Register at the Pepsi display of your local Acme. One VCR prize at each store.
What makes this painting so interesting? Not only the fact that it's called The Giving, that's Giving, but you can't tell if she's giving right. You always take the words right out of my mouth. You can't tell if she's giving or receiving. That's what makes this painting a very controversial painting in North Sheet, because you don't know if she's giving or receiving. And that's amazing. That's simply amazing. Very controversial in North Sheet. Very. It's like filling a glass of water and saying if it's half full or half empty, kind of thing. Is she giving or receiving? Just because it's called, that's what I'm about to say. Just because it's called The Giving, that doesn't necessarily mean that she's giving. It doesn't necessarily mean that. Necessarily mean that. But you wonder about that. Okay. Now, what we're going to do now is take a turn. That's all the pictures I have in North Sheet right now, guys. I'm going to come up with some other ones later on. Now we're going to get into profile and this brand new show. Now, once again, I'm warning you. Y'all probably going to treat this like Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer, what I was into, well, still is, but it seems different because of the way I'm handling things on RVT. It's different from the Rashid Mystical Sorcerer. It's the way I handle medieval, and y'all didn't take to it. Most likely y'all gonna look at this next show like that, this next animation like that. All part of Doll Nation. Let me say it again. All part of Doll Nation. Linda Lace is part of Doll Nation. And I have an issue for Doll Nation. I just gotta put it together, guys. We looking at the shows for Doll Nation. So I guess we weren't looking at Doll Nation, but y'all gonna see Doll Nation get capped one day. And y'all gonna see that it's like something like 1-2 Saturday morning we had, or Winx, or Jetix on Saturday morning. Doll Nation is like that. It have a lot of female animation in it, particularly with dolls. So that's, in my case, looks very unique. It does. And here we go. Let's get started. Remember her right there? I'll tell you. First of all, look at this Candyland right here. This Candyland thing. Let me explain to you how I came up with the idea. When I was younger, I wanted to have two things, and I never got. Now, my parents went out to stores and got us some board games, and they always came back with board games. I had a favorite and everything. Toys. That's all I give a fuck about. When I saw that Mousetrap game, somehow that didn't look like just a normal board game to me. I was so fascinated with how it was like three-dimensional and came out of being a basic board game like Monopoly. And because I was such a child at heart, I really fancied that fucking game. But here's the thing about Mousetrap. Right, so I never got it. Then I saw the commercial for Candyland. And I thought to myself, this is odd, because it reminded me of, how can I say this? It reminded me of this like not just Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, not that, but it just reminded me of a place where there's nothing but candy on it, that you can eat anything in this particular land. Which made it very interesting to me, being a child, looking at something like that. Candyland. And it's a board game. So I always thought what it will be like to combine the two together. What kind of game will come out of that shit? What kind of game will actually come out of that if I combined the two together? It's Mousetrap, and I know that it's about catching a mouse. We got that. We squared away with that. But what if that was a Candylandish game? Like, there's no such thing. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. There's no such thing. And is, one second here. I'm doing something at the same time here. 1 minute. There's no such thing as something like complicated like Mousetrap, but it's candy or food. I've seen, like, baby, remember that Betty Boop cartoon we seen? She was in like a Candyland. There's so many 1950 retro cartoons when some characters go into this Candyland thing. One of them was Betty Boop. The other one was Lolly, I think her name. No, Little Audrey. Little Audrey. She went into like a Candyland-ish thing. Little Audrey. She went into it. And I was just taken aback because I'm like, what if that was a real cartoon? In the history of cartoonists, I don't think there's no such thing as that. At least I can't. Maybe you guys could come up with a cartoon like that. That's like nothing but candy and food. I'm talking the brightest colors. Okay? I'm talking the brightest colors and shit. Really, really, really bright colors. And it just means something. You know? It's not just like some things just don't mean anything. No, this have bright colors and it can back it up with a good storyline. You see what I mean? With a good storyline. Not just a bullshit storyline. You know, there's no such thing as that. And if I'm this creative now, you can imagine when I was younger, being a child. So I was very extremely creative with things. I always thought, what it would be like if I had that. If I really had that. If I had, if I had something where it's like a candy land with structure, but it's mousetrapish with meaning. What if I had it? What if I had it in the way of an animation form or a board game? Candyland looks like it's just that, Candyland, kind of like Rainbow Bright, but it doesn't look that, complicated to do. It's just a road where you go through all of this stuff. You land on, I think you see the swamp on the commercial. You see you land on a swamp or something like that. But it's not structural. It's not structural. What if I combined the two? What if I actually combined the two and made a cartoon like that? Now, you see her right there on the screen? That's Lily. And y'all know where the fuck I'm going at with this. I brought her on RVT before. She's not a clown, but she resembles like a clown, but she's not a clown. I'm the only clown, which brought Lily to life, because when I was in school, I'm not going to go into detail. I ain't going to talk about business too much. I know y'all, I'm talking to my people here. I was nominated class clown when I graduated from school. I was nominated class clown. And I was commanded, because we had to draw a picture of what we was nominated. We had a class professor, we had a class genius, we had a class athlete, we had a, I was nominated class clown, so I had to draw a picture of a clown. And so I was affected by that. In a good way, it wasn't a bad way. Because there were some kids that didn't get nominated for nothing, So I felt kind of different, So as I go, that's why I got that commercial about oranges, about how I'm a clown. When I got that picture about oranges, hey, I'm a clown, stuff like that. And I even did a serious attire of me being a clown, and how I was nominated class clown, and I told y'all about it on one of my RVT commercials. So I'm compelled to stick to this because it's part of my Rashid Sadiqian history. of being who I am, my race and everything like that, my ethnicity. How it's part of me being this clown figure. I am a stupid ass, no doubt about it. I am a stupid ass, but needless to say, I have no shame being called a clown. I have no shame. Lily is not a clown, but I created her with a vision in my head. I want to show for her because she could be my daughter, my animated daughter also. Since I'm animated, she could be my animated daughter also. Now check this shit out. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. What if I created her in not a candy land, and of course she can't be in a mousetrap land. A mousetrap land, she can't be in that. But what if I made her in a dessert land? A dessert and treat. I'm writing it down. Land. A dessert and treat land. A candy dessert treat land. And food also. And food also. So like a sugar land. So it's like a sugar land. What if I created her in like a sugar land? Now, listen to me now. Gave her a partner that resembles not a clown, but a punch. You wanna know what a punch? Okay, guys, this is an edit. This is an edit. I'm gonna throw this in here because what I had to do is do some research a little bit on what kind of clown is. It's different kinds of clowns. Okay, it's different kinds. I wanted to see what kind of clown is Tiffy, and we wasn't crazy here. And it's extremely hard to find. Extremely hard to find of what kind of clown Tiffy is. I had to do some extensive research because I was thinking she's a punch doll. A punch doll is a character who beat up his wife as in puppets, and it came from UK. All of it comes from UK. All of it. So that's who Punch is as a person. It's not like a style. It's a person. It's not Punch style. So I had to do some research, and we came across a pirate. If I'm pronouncing that, a pirate, because they don't have the R sound in French or the UK. They don't pronounce R like ra. They say ra. They roll their tongue, so it's pirate. It's pirate. It's a pirate clown. They clowns, but they just call them pirates. Pirates. So the difference between a pirate and a regular clown is as follows. It says the difference between a clown and a pirate is that a clown, or I'll just say pirate, is that a clown is a performance artist often associated with a circus and typically characterized by bright oversized clothing, a red nose, face paint, and a brightly colored wig, and who perform slapsticks. Why a pirate is. That means these pirates are just like people, like normal people. They perform, they silly and all, like clowns, But basically, they just is. A clown is more like associated with the circus and as like employed, like that's their job. They for travel and they do all kind of slapsticks and stuff like that. A parent is just the person. That's just who they are. Period. Interesting. So when creating Tiffy and Lilly, Tiffy is the parent and Lilly is the clown, but they're not parents or clowns. They're just there's no such thing as this. Just who they are. They're sisters and they're sisters, but you'll see as we go on. But that's interesting that that we had to actually dig to find this information. I mean, it's not just like out there. You really got to search for it. But we found it and all. And it is the difference between a parent and a clown. It is a difference. Though they both are clowns. It's just a little bit different there. I think I saw this poster with a parrot clown eating spaghetti. And he was a big and fat one. He was a big fat one with a cone-shaped hat. And he was up in the air. And it's a famous painting. And it's amazing that they used them for that. But as a person, not as employed by a circus, like a clown. Okay. Now let's carry on. Let's carry on with the show. What if they were in like a dessert world? A dessert world. You know, a dessert world. And inside this dessert world, they were police officers. They were police officers, man. And it looked like it's sexy. Between her and Tilly, they get in arguments over the most silliest things like peanut panties. Peanut panties. Now this may seem provocative or something like that, but this is what kind of fashion they wear. Stuff like this. They're not really panties, they could be bikinis. But they get in arguments over what style of panties, you know, like to buy and stuff like that. Silly arguments. But at the same time, they're dead serious, and I created a world for Lilly and Tilly. And it looks like this right here. This is going to be a cartoon on RVT. Now, this is our partner right here. This is our partner. All dessert, all food in dessert world. So they could be fighting cheesecake. They could be fighting donuts. But they're a team. They're a police officer team. This is the enemy. This is their enemy. the Sugar Cane Gang. Now, the Sugar Cane Gang is, I don't necessarily have, that's the thing, we didn't get to what they do inside this desert town, desert city. But that's the enemies. They the bad gang right there, the Sugar Cane Gang. And notice they're sugar cane. So what we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. All right, Tilly. First of all, Tilly. Let me see something here. Tiffy. I'm saying her name. Tiffy. Her name is Tiffy. It's Lily and Tiffy. Said her name wrong. Tiffy. Tiffy is, she was a model. This is her story. She was a model. She was a model that turned police officer. That's her story. She was a model that turned to a police officer. They call Lilly the Lollipop Cop. Because don't forget, they come from this world of, like, everything is candy. Every fucking thing is candy. Tiffy looked like that when she was a model. She's the model. She looked like this. Now check her out. She looked like this. This is her other picture. This is the other picture. Shocking, yes. So what we're going to do for a bit is start off with a profile, and then we're going to come back at another time and finish this, because this is going to be animation like Linda Lace. That's all in Doll Nation. It's all part of Dolls. It's all part of Doll Nation. So let's begin. Enjoy the slideshow while we talk, okay? Enjoy the slideshow while we talk. This is her underwear. This is not her underwear, but her stockings. Because I want her to be real. I'm creating her to be real. Like, I ain't going to say necessarily like Linda. I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to go that far and say I'm creating her like Linda or something like that, but I want her to be real. I told you I want everything I create real. I want it fucking real, dude. If it ain't real, then what the fuck? What's the use? You want to see your creation. If you create something, you want to see it. You know? You want to see it. So anyway, let's start with Lilly, a.k.a. the Lollipop Cop, and let's enjoy the slideshow, and let's see, can we start a profile. Now, here we go. I'm telling you right off the bat, that's what I'm telling you right off the bat, you're probably going to treat this like the Mystical Sorcerer. Most likely y'all going to. There's not too many clown shows out. There's not too many clown shows. So, no, it's really not too many clown shows, guys. The only one we had was Bozo the Clown. That was just one. And he became real famous, and that was it. So this is basically new shit. Basically new stuff. I want to put crime, and not necessarily violence, but action with it. And that's unheard of in animation. That's unheard of. And that's what this is. Marionettes clowns and stuff like that. And they are police officers, and they have to fight these the sugar gang. So it's all up in the air right now. Alright, first we're gonna get Lily's profile together. Okay, we're gonna start let's see. Lilly the Lollipop Cop. Profile. I'm glad that we got this this portfolio. Now we can carry stuff in. I'm gonna take a chance and carry it without putting it on a computer now, because we're gonna have all the information. Well, we still gonna put it on a computer. I ain't gonna get too outrageous, but I'm glad we got this portfolio to carry stuff in. It's really fucking awesome. I like that. So, alright, this is her profile. She was born as Lilly Ann Rosh. So she got half my name. Lilly Ann Rosh. Okay. They live in the city of what? City of what? Do y'all know out there listening? City of what? If you had to make a city, what would the name be? What about Desertville? Okay? So that's Desertville. I know you're going to start laughing. Alright. Desertville. That's where they live at. Desertville. Okay? Now we have Tiffy Taffy. Now, Tiffy Taffy and Tiffy Taffy is Lily's younger sister. She was a model, but after Lilly convinced her to quit and become in the force, she eventually did. So she was a model, and Lilly convinced her to become a police officer. Alright, convinced her to be a police officer. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Now, the Sugar Cane Gang, the Sugar Cane Gang specialize in controlling the sugar crops. Controlling, they specialize and they want to control the sugar crops. And next time we're going to go into what their names are and stuff like that, and you know, in their profiles, and go into detail about them. Okay, let's turn this off here. Give me a second. So I'll put, in a nutshell, Lilly and Tiffy's job is to protect the sugar crop and sweet empire from the sugar cane gang amongst other adversaries. And there will be a lot of adversaries. So in a nutshell, this is what I have. In a nutshell, Lilly and Tiffy's job is to protect the sugar crop and sweet empire from the sugar cane gang amongst other adversaries. Okay. Lilly and Tiffy's orders come from Shed over the candy apple candy apple dispatch. And I'll put a parentheses, which is their father. Okay. That should be interesting. Right now, you may be thinking different things about the animation, but I'm telling you, it's not what you think. I'm gonna really fix this up. I'm gonna really fix this up. You know, I'm gonna really fix this up. And I tell you what, we're going to stop right there for now. Because time running out, and I got to get y'all back to y'all lives and all so. And we ran out of time. But this was interesting shit. But this is what we got so far. Lollipop Cop. Lilly The Lollipop Cop. Profile. She was born as Lily Ann Raj. They live in the city of Desertville. Tiffy Taffy is Lily's younger sister. She was a model, but after Lily convinced her to quit and become in the force, she eventually did. The sugarcane gang specialized in controlling the sugar crops. In a nutshell, Lily and Tiffy's job is to protect the sugar crops and sweet empire from the sugarcane gang, amongst other adversaries. Lily and Tiffy's orders come from Rashid over the Candy Apple Dispatch, which is their father. And that's all we got for now. We're going to stop it right there. I'm going to have some more pictures of North Shed next time. And we're going to continue with the profile of Lily, a.k.a. the Lollipop Cop. Okay? I just got to give you to saying, yeah, these names are tongue twisters a little bit. So I'm going to hold on to this, and we're going to continue it next time. And thank you guys for tuning in to this wacky, way out Rashid's imagination, because I'm filling up, it's all for Doll Nation. I'm going to fill this up to the core with things. And we didn't even start yet. So thank you guys again for tuning in, and we'll talk soon, and look forward to us finishing this. Okay? All right, take care, guys.